All right, now we're going to look at the customer journey statistics. I'm going to throw you a little bit of numbers over here. So it's probably quite, I would say, important for you to understand this. Now, let me show you that's 90% of your prospects won't convert into clients right away. And the key here is right away. Right. So you have a few people. Obviously, you have that constant stream of people that are DMing you, that are asking you all of these questions. Maybe they are getting into your WhatsApp chat. Maybe they are getting referred. But by and large, these people are usually a minority of people that are ready to purchase now. Even from that Facebook ad uh, population that we saw, that 275,000 people that you could be targeting at this moment, 90% of them will not convert into clients right away. There are a couple of things that they need to understand before they become clients. So, I mean, even you probably never purchased anything you saw from the first ad that you saw, right? Of course you did. You probably ended up purchasing down the line because you kind of interacted with the business and you knew what it was all about and how it helped other people like you, and you actually got your questions answered. And in some way, that is what your Instagram platform does. Instagram or Facebook platforms do, because for the most part, people usually come there and they see your posts. Obviously, they don't convert into clients right away, but there are people who actually do convert into clients. But most of them, that the 90%, usually don't right away. They kind of stay on, they see, and they browse around. Maybe they wait for a couple of days while interacting with your IG, and then after that, they actually become warmed up and they trust you a little bit more and they become clients. So, what would they need? What would you need to convert this 90% into clients? Number one, they don't have enough information about that treatment, whatever treatment that you're taking, that you are promoting to them. Let's use microbleeding for now. So they need to be educated on that microbleeding treatment. Obviously, they don't know much about it. And these are usually the people that ask you questions in the comment section, right? And they're usually the same questions in or with every person that asks you these types of questions, right? Something like, is it painful? Is it safe? How much is it? They ask you all of these questions. They need a way of getting all the answers to their questions in a very effective way, in a very streamlined way, such that you can share what you do in a very organized way. Uh, and when you do that, you get to educate them on what you offer, and you in that way you also get to warm them up, and with that you will be converting them into clients. So what do you need to do? Number one, you need to show them what to expect, right? Obviously, people usually ask, what happens during a microblading treatment? What do you do? Is it painful? Or that kind of stuff. And by and large, if you show them what it actually looks like, they will be more prepared to come for that treatment. You show them what to expect, you show them the social proof. Obviously, you might have a lot of before and after photos, obviously, or maybe a few videos here and there showing what happens during a microblading treatment, as well as before and after photos, before and after videos. When you show them what to expect, what happens during a microblading treatment, the transformations, the social proof, people that have actually taken the treatment, and you have tons of those, I know. Uh, when you answer their questions, obviously they have a load of questions, but they're usually similar they're usually similar sets of questions when you analyze as per a customer basis. Obviously, the questions keep repeating themselves over and over and over and over again. So when you answer these questions, you're going to be warming them up. You're going to be nurturing them. When you answer their questions, you deal with objections, right? Maybe they have some form of preconceived notion about microblading and all that kind of that. They have an objection about the treatment. you get to explain it away and show them what actually happens. And when you do all of these things, especially those 5 things, you're probably going to end up with a huge chunk of these 90% of people to become your clients. Now remember, the 10% of people that are coming for your treatments right away, they actually have a lot more information about the treatment itself. So they don't necessarily have to ask a lot of questions about it. For the most part, because they have seen someone was taking that microblading treatment and they asked that person about it, and they got all this information about it, and so they are probably more prepared to take the treatment as opposed to someone who has never seen someone who was taking that treatment, and if they did, they never really asked them about it, because most of the time, most clients usually come from referrals, right? I mean, you might have a client today and they take your treatment and they go out there and they are and the other girlfriends see them and they are like impressed by their eyebrows and all that kind of stuff, and they ask them all these questions, and with that you end up getting 3 more clients, right? And that's a very very good way of like disseminating the word out. But when you're getting people from Facebook ads, the only way of showing this is through online testimonials, online reviews, and online transformations. And when you give these people information online in a way that is no pressure way, because number one, there's another reason why people usually don't ask, people usually don't they don't usually contact you to get to know more about the treatment because they are afraid that you're going to sell them. So when you give them that information right out over there, ukiwapea tu hiyo information without any pressure, they are more likely to go through it and they are more likely to get to understand your treatments a lot better. So that's it for this slide. Let's hop over to the next one.